In a quiet town surrounded by green hills and calm rivers, there lived a boy named Aman. He was an average student, not the topper of his class, but not weak either. He had a kind heart, a sharp mind, and big dreams of becoming someone great. Everyone who spoke to Aman could tell that he had potential, but there was one thing holding him back, something invisible yet powerful. Aman had no control over himself. He would wake up with great plans. Today I'll study well. Today I'll focus. Today I'll avoid wasting time. But by afternoon, he'd be lost in mobile games, scrolling through social media, chatting with friends, eating junk food, or just lying in bed thinking he'd start later. He would delay tasks, break promises to himself, and fall into a cycle of laziness and regret. At night, when the world slept and the town was silent, Aman would lie on his bed staring at the ceiling. Regret would sit heavily on his chest. He knew he had wasted another day, again and again. His parents often encouraged him. His teachers reminded him of his strengths. But nothing seemed to change. One day, his school announced a major science competition. The winner would get a scholarship to a top city school. The prize was life-changing. Aman got excited. "This is my chance," he told himself. He registered his name, promised to work hard, and made a perfect schedule. For 2 days, he followed it, but then the distractions returned. One video, one game, one snack break turned into 2 hours lost. His project lay half done. As the deadline approached, Aman panicked. He tried to rush things, but the quality wasn't there. When the results came, his name wasn't even on the list. He felt crushed. That night, something inside him snapped. He realized he wasn't losing because of lack of talent. He was losing because he couldn't control himself. Not his competitors, not the world, just himself. He started observing his own behavior. Why did he get distracted so easily? Why couldn't he say no to one more scroll, one more snack, one more nap? Why was it so hard to stay focused? He realized the answer was simple. He had never trained himself to fight temptation. His mind was like a wild horse, running in every direction, and he had no reins. So he decided to change. No more waiting for motivation, no more empty planning, just one rule: practice self-control every single day. He started small, woke up early even when his body screamed for 5 more minutes, ate healthy even when he craved chips, sat to study even when YouTube called his name. He set a timer for 30 minutes, worked without checking his phone, then gave himself a short break. Slowly, his control muscle got stronger. He deleted distracting apps, kept his room clean, and built a routine. There were tough days, days when he wanted to give up, when his old habits whispered in his ear. But every time he pushed through, he felt a new power growing inside him, a calm confidence, a quiet strength. Months passed. The next time the science competition was announced, Aman didn't just register. He prepared, day by day, with discipline, focus, and self-control. He gave it his best, not just for the prize, but to prove something to himself, that he was no longer the same boy who used to break promises to himself. When the results came, Aman's name was called out loud. He had won. Tears filled his eyes, not because he won, but because he had conquered himself. People clapped, teachers praised him, but deep inside, a man knew the real victory was in the battles no one saw. The silent fights in his mind, the tiny daily decisions to stay on track, and the courage to say no when yes would have been easier. As years passed, a man went on to achieve more. College, job, business, everything he once dreamed of. Not because he was a genius, but because he mastered the one skill most people ignore: self-control. Self-control is not about being perfect. It's about choosing what's right, even when you don't feel like it. It's the art of discipline, the habit of doing hard things, and the strength to wait for better rewards. A man's story teaches us a powerful truth. You don't need to control the world to succeed. You only need to control yourself, your thoughts, your time, your choices. That's where success begins. So if you ever feel lost, distracted, or stuck in bad habits, stop blaming the world. Start looking inside. Because the moment you control yourself, your life will start to change. Remember, A person who can control their mind can control their destiny. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait to feel ready. Just start. One step, one decision, one habit at a time. And never forget, success doesn't begin with money, fame, or luck. Success begins with self-control. If you like this story, don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring life lessons. We'll meet again with another powerful story that can change your life. Until then, stay focused, stay strong, and keep growing.